Injured here, 1v1, Green Tooth Jungle. Blue side we have VindicareX as a Force Commander. Melee, can support, pretty versatile going into tier 2 and onwards. And Tex as a Eldar Warlock, quick melee commander, offensive, has some offensive spells too. 3 VPs up for grabs. We have this contested VP on the west side, right near the 2 players' bases. Force Commander's gone to take it. Have a natural for VindicareX in the north and a natural for Tex in the south. Tex, of course, a fantastic Orc player. I don't think I've ever seen him play as Eldar. VindicareX seems to be pretty adept with every faction. Banshees here in melee with the Force Commander. This is a Blood Ravens army scheme, the veterans of Astas or whatever it's called, giving the Force Commander a helmet if you're confused as to why he has one. Warlock going all the way ahead and decapping VindicareX's natural. Banshees out for Tex, as you'd expect, up against Space Marines, who can struggle with strong melee in tier 1. The Force Commander though does help them out with that, since with his battle cry he can disrupt groups of melee, so him himself is kind of a soft melee counter. Scouts now taking pot shots with their bolters at these Banshees. Really don't want to get into melee with them. Second scout squad this is for VindicareX. Tactical Marines forced off the Warlock, but not before he capped VindicareX's natural. Tactical Marines, of course, cap 50% faster than any other unit in the game. Quite slow moving though. Heavy ranged infantry, very versatile going into tier 2. Very dangerous if you can get 2 or 3 tac squads out and upgrade them and level them up. Shuriken Cannon on the way for Tex. Space Marines can have it hard going in the early game against a well played Eldar, at least until they get Assault Marines out. I don't know if VindicareX is going for Assault Marines. We see an energy shield going down from these Guardians thanks to their battle equipment, which gives them perfect cover, which is why these Tactical Marines are just leaving them alone. Warlock now taking this contested Western VP. Here comes the Force Commander to have a word. Not sure who wins that engagement 1v1. Probably the Force Commander. If he uses battle cry, he'll just constantly knock down the Warlock. There we go, there's a special attack. That wasn't battle cry. Bolt pistol shot to follow up. Tex did decap it. Banshee's chasing some scouts around. No sign of shotguns yet to counter them. Shuriken Cannon locking these Tactical Marines into this building. Need to be careful. Guardians are around with their plasma grenades, which are a garrison counter, as all grenades are. Banshees look like they're going for this northern VP again. We do have Assault Marines on the way for VindicareX. Warlock forcing off the Force Commander, though he did cap, or rather defend, this Western VP. Warlock is now going to decap it. He has his Merciless Switchblade, no doubt expecting Assault Marines, which the Merciless Switchblade is fantastic against, since it drains their energy with every hit, so they can't defensively jump away or use Merciless Strike in tier 2 when they get their Sergeant. Also gives him that fantastic knockback ranged attack. Assault Marines are heavy melee infantry that can jump in and disrupt. Bolt pistols and chainswords. Shuriken Cannon forcing off these Tactical Marines. They don't lose a member, but they might getting caught in melee by Banshees. Lose 1 member, lucky not to use 2 there, I think. Banshees up to full strength now. Are going to engage Assault Marines, are they? Assault Marines will lose this engagement unless they get a jump on them, which they won't, since the Banshees are too close. They do defensively jump away though. Good play by VindicareX. Using the Assault Marines in range with their bolt pistols, doing pretty nice damage to these Banshees, meaning that they can't cap. Assault Marines now trying to cap. Banshees lost almost a quarter of their health, so that Tex is a bit wary of engaging them. West is uncapped. Shuriken Cannon took Tex's natural. Scouts are in heavy cover shooting at this node 4-5-1 plays 3-6-4. VindicareX doing very well in the early game. Tex doesn't seem interested in getting a 4th unit out, or indeed going tier 2. Warlock comes to the western VP. Still has his merciless switchblade. Force Commander has his armor of alacrity, boosting his speed and giving him a sprint, which makes him very fast. Assault Marines jumping this Shuriken cannon. It retreated just in time, so it wasn't knocked back. Oh dear. Banshees catching these scouts, might finish them off. They just get away. Pretty lucky there. Banshees themselves need to retreat, caught by the Force Commander and Assault Marines. Get away with 2 members. Get in their aspect. Now this power being hit, we have 3 generators up for both players on their natural powers. No node for VindicareX, but we do have a node and a generator here from Tex, who will no doubt want to defend it. Here comes the Warlock. Not much he can do against Tacticals, Assault Marines and a Force Commander though. If it was just the Force Commander, he could just continuously knock him back with his range attack. Also has his Champion's Robe. Gives him a shield to use. Now in melee with the Force Commander, draining his energy, but not before the Force Commander uses Battle Cry. Warlock puts his shield up. Tactical Marines come to fire at him with their bolters. Now falls back to the support of the Shuriken cannon. VindicareX spots it and moves away. You see the Battle Cry effect on these Tactical Marines, that yellow circle, boosting their damage. I think it's either 15 or 20%, I think. Warlock in a bit of trouble here, uses his special attack, knocking back all of the Assault Marines, and they're in retreat now. Might get caught by Banshees. Retreating units, of course, taking 30% more melee damage. They do get away with all 3 models. Tier 2 for both players. Tex hits it first. What will he get in tier 2? Perhaps an Autarch, though he needs a lot more red. Only 95 he has, 99 now. Force Commander chasing these Guardians into this building. Nothing the Force Commander can do to garrisons. Warlock in melee combat with him, puts up his shield. Force Commander forced to retreat. You might see a retreat grenade. Nope. You see a Warlock leader on these Guardians, boosting their melee effectiveness a little bit, making them a bit more durable too, and gives them embolden. Banshees have their Exarch and Aspect. She has her Executioner Spear at the front there. A soft vehicle counter, as well as being good versus infantry. Assault Marines get their Sergeant, giving them a Power Sword and Merciless Strike ability. We have a Plasma Devastator on the way for VindicareX, who lost a Scout Squad incidentally. Tactical Marines have their Sergeant. You see him with the banner there. Bolt Pistol and Chainsword. Improves melee and range DPS. He actually does more range DPS than a Marine who has a bolter with his bolt pistol, I think. Not sure what he's going to do with this Plasma Devastator. There's a lot of ways to flank setup teams on this map. Maybe put it in a building, not sure. Guardians getting caught by Assault Marines here. With their Sergeant, they are pretty tasty in tier 2. Power Fist on this Force Commander. Powerful melee weapon. Can counter vehicles. You see his versatility coming to the fore in tier 2. Not only can he disrupt, not only can he buff, not only is he quick, he also can counter vehicles and large targets now. We do see Plasma Devastators in this building, artillery unit for Space Marines. Now VindicareX working on Tex's natural power, getting his teleporter pack. Lots of resources invested in this Force Commander. Banshees don't want to engage him. Teleporter pack making him even more mobile with that armor of alacrity. Tactical Marines and Assault Marines on this Warlock. His shield goes down. Uses Heart of Darkness, was that? It was. recharging his shield instantly. Fantastic synergy between those two wargears. Assault Marines might lose a member and do. Doing a great job with that Merciless Switchblade. Able to tank Tactical Marines and Assault Marines fully upgraded with that Heart of Darkness. But he might go down and retreat here. A bit late to retreat. A couple more hits with these chainsaws and he'll go down. He is fast though, now in full flight. Assault Marines jumping after him. 23 hit points and he should get away. Banshees capping this southern VP, which is Tex's natural. VindicareX not happy that the Warlock got away. Guardians down to 2 members at base, up to level 2. Banshees level 2. Autarch on the field, down to half health, didn't even see her get pulled down. In melee with the Force Commander with a Power Fist, not where she wants to be. Banshees are chasing him, he has to teleport out.
Support structure complete.
That Force Commander is so dangerous now. Autarch getting her shield, already has her Executioner Spear. Very quick sub-commander for Eldar, can jump around the battlefield, jumps over cover. Guardians fighting Tactical Marines in ranged combat. The Force Commander used his global ability on them, you can see. I think it's called For the Emperor. Boosts range damage of a unit. Sniper Scouts. Still level 1, no Sergeant, so they need to be careful, not the most durable unit. Sniper Infantry, as you'd expect, great range and high burst damage versus infantry. Tex trying to take back his natural power here. 402 plays 209. Tex having a tough going. Not the best map for shuriken cannons, I don't think. Maybe double ranges would have been better. Power Fist Force Commander uses Battle Cry. Special attacks all day on these Banshees. They use their War Shout and flee, as does the Autarch. Tier 3 for VindicareX. Doesn't quite have the red for Terminators. Shuriken Cannon holds up in this building. Force Commander decapping Texas Natural up to level 2, 961 HP. Wraith Guard on the way for Tex. Not sure that's the best idea with fully upgraded Assault Marines around. Can just jump them. We will see how it goes. Guardians in cover up against Tactical Marines. Scouts running around and capping the map. Triple cap here for VindicareX. Autarch in melee with Assault Marines, forcing them off in fact. You see her special attack there, doesn't affect retreating units. VindicareX hits tier 3, going for a Predator straight off. Wraith Guard do fantastic damage against vehicles, but they're not very good at hitting moving targets. Artillery unit, very slow moving, but they don't need to set up. Countered very quickly by a melee unit. Shuriken Cannon will set up and completely shut down his Tactical Marines, who level up to 2. Over 1500 HP with their Sergeant. They pop They Shall Know No Fear, thanks to their Sergeant, an ability he gives them. They take less damage now. Cover is destroyed. Shuriken Cannon forced off here. Snipers were helping out. Assault Marines jumping after Banshees with Force Commander support, though he's not moving. Warlock coming in to help these Banshees out. VindicareX done a pretty good job at dealing with the Banshees. They are catching Tactical Marines in retreat though, who don't lose a member. That's pretty lucky there. Tex has now seen the Predator. Autarch goes to melee it. Jumps back to heal these Banshees and boost their speed. Not sure where the Wraith Guard is. Gonna attack this Force Commander with Shuriken Cannon of support. See the huge amounts of damage they do with each volley. They have their Warlock leader now, boosting their speed a little bit. Warp Spiders also hitting the field for Tex. Predator taking pot shots at the Warlock. He's trying to decap before he dies here and manages it with his shield up. Warp spiders on the field. Very high damage ranged infantry. Can teleport around. Assault Marines jumping the Shuriken Cannon, who might go down here. Just gets away. 8 HP. Assault Marines forced off with no losses. Predator gets haywire grenaded thanks to the Warp Spiders. Now the Autarch can close for melee, getting rear armor hits here. Executioner Spear doing a decent job, puts up her shield. Down to about half HP. Here comes the Force Commander though. And Sniper Scouts 376 face 82 techs. Very far behind on VPs here. Warp Spiders capping this wreck point have their Exarch. 364 plays 82, double cap for techs. Tactical Marines forced off. Looks like the Shuriken Cannon has been tasked with covering this VP. Needs to be careful with Assault Marines around though. Predator being repaired by Scouts. Warp Spiders do take this wreck point. Could now go and decap this one perhaps, which is fully matured. Force Commander taking his natural, fully kitted out with his teleporter. And there's a 2-to-1 cap for techs. Another Predator on the way for Vindicare. Might be time for a Bright Lance. Warp Spiders need to move. I think Tex is busy elsewhere, does teleport them out. Force Commander surrounded with a ton of stuff, levels up and teleports out, up to 3 now. Warlock still level 1 in melee with Assault Marines forced to retreat though. Under Predator fire, 306 base 82. Ouch, see the damage those Warp Spiders do. Both Predators now pushing back techs. Needs a harder vehicle counter. Where are those Wraith Guard? Hanging around the VP so slow as you can see, and this is with their Warlock. Warp Spiders forced off, not much they can do against 2 Predators. Scouts no doubt going after this wreck point. Tex has the map though, pretty much, losing his natural VP. Autarch forced off, she is still level 1. More Wraith Guard on the way for Tex. Ouch, they lost their Warlock which stuns them, though they are in retreat. 289 plays 72, 2-to-1 cap for Vindicare. Might be a triple here. Tex needs to defend this. Warp Spider's doing a fantastic job. Warlock knocking down the Force Commander but not stopping him from capping. He dies. That's a big loss. Level 3 Force Commander fully kitted out, goes down. Tex's natural power being hit. Leveling the Assault Marines to 2. Predators are still level 1. They have their extra armor. Here comes the Autarch. Not much she can do by herself. Here comes double Wraith Guard.
The Eldar are claiming a victory.
VindicareX has the zeal and power for Terminators, just waiting on his requisition now. Ouch, Warp Spiders lose a member and teleport out. Finally hitting VindicareX's power, which I don't think Tex has done at all yet. Autarch manages to decap Tex's natural, I think, just gets away. Double Wraith Guard destroying those Tactical Marines down to 2 members in a flash, and lose another. That was nasty. Warlock throwing his spear into the face of that Tactical Marine there to finish him. VindicareX, not sure what he's waiting for, has the resources for Terminators. double Wraith Guard are forced off by these Predators. Tex takes back his natural for a 2-1. Force Commander still dead. Here come Assault Marines though. Shuriken Cannon is covering it, though it can be jumped. Terminators are even better. Assault Terminators called in. Thunderhammer and Storm Shield by default. Unique unit to the Force Commander. Here comes a Predator again. Tex, not sure why he hasn't gone for a hard vehicle counter in this game. Wraith Guard are not terribly reliable against vehicles. Warlock dies to double Predators. Desperation attempt by Tex. 2-1 cap for Vindicare. Assault Marines at this Western VP. Assault Terminators even. Where are the Assault Marines? They are healing up. Tactical Marines not reinforced. Shuriken Cannon is going to die very quickly to these Thunderhammers. And it goes down in retreat. Autarch and Banshees against Assault Terminators. If they had their claws, this would be a very quick fight, but they have their Thunderhammers. Autarch gets away thanks to her shield. Banshee's doing a pretty good job on these Assault Terminators here. Down to almost half HP, they teleport out. Terminators, of course, cannot retreat. Back into the fight though. But it doesn't matter, VP's count to 0. Tex unable to deal with these Predators at all. Not sure why he didn't get a Bright Lance or 2 out. Had quite a lot of resources at the end there too. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you next time.